All right. That, I don't know what happens to my camera. It gets so dirty. I think I know it's a toddler. But hi everybody. I am so excited to be back. A lot of updates, and this is gonna be like a really quick. I'm gonna try to squeeze as much as I possibly can in this bump date in like 25 minutes because I have to go pick up my little Roycey from school. So first, my sister kind of gave me like a new hairstyle, and it's not really a new hairstyle. I always had bangs. They were just kind of like off to the side. That's how I normally look. And now she kind of like made them so they go like in the front. And I really like them. I'm really all about them. I needed something a little bit new. So yeah, I'm all for it. I'm a little made up today. This is like the first time I did makeup, probably since being sick in like 2 weeks. Um, I did some like maternity photos and whatnot. So those will be on my Instagram. So yeah, so that's like my first update is my bangs. But yeah, I'm getting so many people saying that I look like my mom, which I love. She has bangs. And already, oh my God, excuse me. Las Vegas Girl 122 goes, the bangs look good. What do you mean you're leaking? Don't worry. I'm gonna go through it. I know everyone's gonna be confused by the title, but that's what I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna update you guys. And I didn't say leaking from where, so you will know. But hi, Victoria. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Von V. Thank you. Natalie's on. Leslie. She says I'm a nurse, so I'm panicking. Nope, I am totally fine. And thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kathy. Oh my gosh, from Missouri. That's awesome. Hello, Missouri. So happy you're on live. And Victoria says leaking, I think I can guess. Okay. So if you guys are stressed about the leaking, let me tell you, it's not a big deal. It's actually something like really funny. And so let me just get into it because I don't have much time. So hi, Shirley. Hi, Leslie. Thank you guys so much. So anyways, no, the funniest thing happened to me the other day. We got a new little olive tree over there. Hope you like it. Anyways, so Matt is away. My mom comes and stays with me. My sister comes and stays with me. And so while Matt's away, we have been getting so many huge boxes. We have like a ton of Christmas decor coming and just a ton of things for the house. So I took things like out of the boxes and they were like massive. They were taking up our whole garage. And we have like this electric box cutter. I waited until Royce was napping and I like got to work and I was like a lumberjack. I mean, I was like going ham on those boxes. They were huge boxes. I was like using all my energy. I'm like all these like different ways. And I must have been like squeezing really. This is ridiculous. I must have been like squeezing like really hard on like the box, like the box cutter. And all of a sudden I felt like wet, like over here. I was like, huh? I'm like, is that like spit? Like, is that snot? Like, I did have a sinus infection. Like, what is this? What the hell's going on? So I'm like, no. I'm like, it can't be my boob, can it? So sure enough, guys, this is like TMI, but who cares? This is a bump date. Like, this is all TMI. So I'm like, wait. So then I like felt it and it was like a little sticky. And I was like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. So I'm sorry. I took my boob out and I was like, wait, I have to see this with my own eyes. So I like squeezed it as if like I did breastfeed. So, you know, I'm used to all this. So I was like, and it was like glistening. And I was like, already? I'm like, what? Already we're glistening. So, of course, you guys know my mom is a postpartum nurse, has been for 20 something, almost 30 years now. And I texted her and I'm like, Mom, my boob is leaking. I'm 22 weeks. My boob is leaking. Like, what is happening? And it didn't happen just like from like, it was like, obviously I was squeezing really, really hard. I was like opening the boxes, just so funny. Something I 100% did not experience with Royce. And it's pretty incredible that my body was just like, okay, we're back. Like you have a baby and you gotta get ready. And my boobs have literally gone from an A from breastfeeding Royce to now I'm like a triple D. I say like a Z. It's so crazy. I'm already through like my second or third bra. So my mom told me, and she goes, "Yep, it's colostrum. Don't worry." She's like, "Do not squeeze. Like, do not. Just leave it alone." But then I was starting to research, and it is normal. And it does happen in the second trimester. And my body is probably just used to all the hormones. And because I breastfed before, I've breastfed Royce for 6 months and pumped. So my boobs are like, we're ready. So yeah, but I just thought that was like insane. I know it's normal. It's just never happened to me before. And like I said, I'm normal. Like I know boobs leak. I know like I have had milk. I had an oversupply. I had a freezer stash. Like I am very lucky with my boobs. And I always joke, and I said it like the first time when I was pregnant with Royce, and I'm like, listen, if my boobs went from an A to like a double D, like they better be put to good use. Like I better be able to produce milk. But yeah, yep. So I breastfed Royce for 6 months. And then my period came, my supply dropped, and he was like starving and taking so much more. So I had a supplement with formula. I pumped, and then he weaned off. He was on food anyway at that point. So I plan to do that again with my next baby. So I'm really excited. So where have I been? I have been sick. What started as a really just like icky, nasty head cold turned into like a wicked sinus infection. I'm so Rhode Island, wicked. We went to Florida, and I was sick the whole time in Florida. And then one night, I think it was like the night before we left, I woke up in the middle of the night with, oh my God, intense, like I almost threw up from the pain, teeth and like face pain. And immediately I was like, this is a sinus infection. So of course I contacted my doctor. I wanted to know what was safe to take, what wasn't. So of course I'm on antibiotic. I'm on amoxicillin right now. Halfway through that. And oh my God, guys, was it nasty. I mean, I didn't understand like how that could come out of my nose. Terrible, like in my throat. Oh God, everything. I was just like really nervous. I didn't want anything to go to my chest, and walking pneumonias going around and things like that. So, Royce is in school, daycare. We travel, so I really wanted to be careful. So, amoxicillin, luckily, is pregnancy safe. And then my OB also said Sudafed I could take, so I did Sudafed. I did some Afrin in the nose. I mean, guys, tissues have been like at my bedside. The humidifier, the essential oils, tea, elderberry, lemon, honey, you name it. Like I'm over it. But I'm happy because Thanksgiving is next week, and I've had enough time to recover. Whereas last year, crazy, I was sick the exact same week that I was sick now. And it's crazy. Like I was like, I can't believe I'm like sick to the day. And I was super sick with a bad sinus infection last Thanksgiving, and so was Roy. So I was like, no, I just want to enjoy Thanksgiving this year. Like I'm pregnant, I'm ready to eat. And you guys know I just love to host. What is this? Sorry, someone's in my front door. Probably a package, because we just never stop getting packages. So, anyways, that was the whole deal. So I'm sorry, I am back. Oh my God, I was just like so sick. Luckily, I don't even want to say this, but like Royce is good. It was me, and then it was Matt that got sick, and then actually my sister got sick, and I wasn't even with her. So we all just caught something. It was just weird. But Victoria goes, some people with huge supply of breast milk donate overage to a breast milk bank. Not sure of the logistics. Have totally heard of that. And I always said that if, Royce was like weaned off and I was like, still overproducing, I would so send it. That is so important. It's so awesome. And I'd be so interested in that. I love pumping. I love breastfeeding. Oh yeah, you have to get over 100 ounces to donate most of the time. Oh, okay, I don't know if I can do that. And Natalie says, do you still take the same size shoes? I asked because, okay, I've heard of this. I've heard of shoe size changing during pregnancy. I've heard of, hi, Valerie. I've heard of feet getting bigger. No, I'm good. I'm still in my 7. but I'm also just wearing New Balances like 99% of the time. So I'm not in heels. I'm not really wearing anything crazy. I'm wearing New Balances and Uggs, which I love. I love. I'm like so comfortable. Every day is like a sweatshirt in my leggings, and I haven't really been dressing up much. Like I said, today's like the first day I'm wearing makeup in so long, but it feels good. So, anyways, so what else is going on? So, I saw my doctor, I think right before we went to Florida. So, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, maybe. Yeah, because I see him in 2 weeks again. Yes, I do. So, it was 2 weeks ago. And I just kind of, it's funny because the appointments the second time around are very quick. Um, And it's kind of funny because like my doctor will just check in and then he'll be like, any questions? And I'm like, do I have any? Should I have any? Um, so I did ask him about if I need like my flu shot. He said I could get my flu shot. I asked him about the RSV vaccine. He said because I'm having a baby in the spring after RSV season is over, I really don't need it. So I'm probably gonna hold off on that. I also asked him about, I didn't realize my hospital here in Rhode Island offered, and I don't know if you guys have heard of this. I have never heard of this before. My first birth was an emergency C-section. I had no choice. So they offer a gentle cesarean um, at my hospital, which is basically like if you're going to have a scheduled C-section, they say that you can have like the lights over your head dimmed. You can have like music playing. The doctors will kind of be like minimal talking and conversating and kind of be much more peaceful. Which is funny because like I'm someone with anxiety. So I asked my doctor, and he's the best. And I'm like, I didn't know like the hospital offers like gentle cesareans. Like, what do you think about that? Have you done them? Like, what's your whole deal? So he's like, I've done them. He's like, honestly, people don't really ask for them as much. He said he used to do them, I guess, more in the beginning. He said, but it's an option and it's something that you can go for. And I said, but don't you need those lights? Like, I'm scared that if I request lights off, like are you guys going to see things? Like, are you okay? And he's like, we're fine. Like, we don't need those lights. We would obviously never say that you can shut them off. So I'm just weighing all my options. As you guys know, I am or was, probably still am, very traumatized from my last birth with Royce. It was painless. I was fine. Everything was fine. But all my trauma kind of came after because, things with Royce happened so unexpected and so quickly that I just didn't even have time to think. So I think all my thinking came after. And like, I think everything set in and I was like, holy shit, like that actually happened to me. Like I was cut open. Like that was like my first surgery. I was awake. Like I had a spinal. I like everything kind of happened after. So I had nightmares, really graphic nightmares, graphic flashbacks, like really, really tough. I'm much better now, but I'm still working through it. And I do know because I had a C-section again is obviously on the table. And if I choose, it's all up to me. Luckily, I did have a C-section with Royce because he was breech. You guys pretty much know. So my doctor said, because you're young, healthy, thank God, your pregnancy is pretty uneventful. You could go for vaginal, C-section, literally whatever you want. So in the very, very beginning, when I got pregnant this time around with Rowan, I asked him and I said, what would you recommend? What do you think? And he's like, honestly, we can put one on the schedule. And if you want to do it, it's on the schedule. And if you don't want to do it and it comes to, 30 something weeks and you're like, hey, I want to try VBAC. He's like, we just cancel it. Like my doctor's wonderful. So he's very supportive of a VBAC. And you know what's so funny? I think I talked about this last bump date. I have had 2 dreams already. And both dreams were positive. And both dreams involved 2 different births. So in one of my dreams, I had a successful VBAC and it was very detailed and I like pulled the baby out myself and I didn't feel any pain and I remember being really excited in my dream and I actually remember telling my doctor like, "Oh my god, I had a VBAC." Like, "Oh my god, this is great." And then I had another dream like weeks after that or maybe like a month after about a C-section and I was fine during that dream as well. Like I did it and I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I did that again." Like it was really normal. So, um very interesting how your mind does that. I could just be stressed because you guys know I have a terrible fear of birth. I know I already did it and I just have such a fear. So, it's something that I literally think about every day. I'm trying not to. Um but it's so hard. It's so hard. I don't like birth. I just wish they could like appear. I wish the stork was real. I wish the stork was real. But it's not. And it's okay. We're women. We were made for this. I know that if I learned anything from last birth, it's that you cannot control it. Like I put my full trust in God. If you're not religious, you believe in whatever you believe in. I believe in God. I know God was with me. I know God was with me that day that I had Royce because there's no other way I could do it without God. So, we will see. We will see. I'm only 22 weeks, so I'm trying not to think too much. I don't want to like ruin my own vibe. I want to like enjoy this pregnancy and I'm a little bit less nervous this pregnancy just for the overall like postpartum stage because I know what to expect now and I am so excited for Royce and I'm so excited for like another baby. Like I feel ready, a little bit more ready this time around. Um yeah, so I just want to hear what some of you guys have to say. Oh, Annie, hi. It's okay that you're late. Don't worry. Don't worry. You guys know these. Go to my page. You can really rewatch them back. Oh, thank you, Karen. She said she loves my hair. Pat says my daughter had a gentle C-section. I would consider a VBAC. I had one. Love that. A girl just messaged me on Instagram the other day saying she had a amazing VBAC. And she was nervous. She had a bad experience with her first C-section, pretty traumatic. So that gave me a lot of hope. I've been hearing a lot of successful VBAC stories. And of course, my mom, like I said, is a postpartum nurse. And she always tells me about successful VBACs. So I'm kind of excited. I'm nervous. I'm excited. I think now the way that I think about it is like now is not the time to worry about it. It's okay to not feel like exactly ready to give birth again because I'm not at that stage. I think once I get to that 30x weeks, I think you just like us as women, we just like get prepared. We just know and your body gets ready and everything gets ready and I'll feel like more ready and I'll just be like so uncomfortable at that point that I'll be like, get this effing baby out. So yeah, but anyways, what else? Michelle said, I love the stork story. I love a stork. Honestly, I wish they were real. I wish they just teleported here. Because I just can't get through birth. I just get so nervous. And like everyone's like, "Oh my god, you're already 22 weeks." I'm like, "Stop. I can't even think about it. I can't even think. I'm so nervous, but I'm excited, but I don't know." Jeanette says, I wish I had your color hair. Oh God, I'm gonna have to ask my sister. So I don't dye my hair, but it's a glaze, and I'm not hair savvy at all. So it's like a N color, 30 N, 30 something N. I don't know. My sister's my hairdresser. She'll tell you. But I did just get a fresh glaze, which is like not permanent hair color. It's not like hair dye. It's just like a little glaze. I do have grays at 26. They go right in my part, so we just kind of like cover those. Amy had a VBAC too. Went great. Oh my gosh, I love that. And then Pat said I had vaginal birth, emergency C-section with my twins, feedback with my last. It was super fast and easy. That's what I want. I really just want I want to heal myself from like my last, again, not that I'm very thankful. And I know that God gave me the birth that I needed, that I was supposed to have. I fully believe that with every fiber of my being. but it's so scary, super scary. But it's okay. We'll do it. What else? What else? So I talked to my doctor, totally uneventful. 2 weeks until my glucose, which fine. I hope I don't have gestational diabetes. I did not with Royce. So, hopefully. And I also had, oh my goodness, how could I forget this? I had my anatomy scan. Oh my gosh, I should get the pictures. So cute. Wait, let me get the ultrasound pictures from the anatomy scan because I love an anatomy scan. It was so much fun. I love to see the baby. And so let me show you guys Rowie. Little Rowie do. He is so cute already. I can't even take it. He is a little doll. Here is my little Rowan. Oh my God, he's so cute. Look at that little nose and his lips. Oh my goodness, that belly. He is the cutest little peanut ever. So what my sister said is, we kind of compared like Royce's ultrasound. There's his little hand. I love that. The anatomy scan is so fun. And then of course we have the famous "it's a boy" photo. So, fun fact: my grandfather, my papu, he's like 92. And he was so sold that it was a girl that he literally thinks that like the doctors made a mistake. So I'm gonna have to show him that picture and be like, Papu, I swear it's a boy. Like, I swear. Anyways, sorry. I keep them on my fridge. My anatomy scan went great. Baby is super beautiful, super healthy. Thank you, God. And everything with me is good. Cervix looks good. Placenta looks good. The only thing, and you guys let me know if you ever had this, the way that my placenta formed, the umbilical cord, they like to see it like right in the middle. Something like that. And mine is like a little bit off to the side. So they just want to make sure that like the baby is getting his nutrients and growing correctly. But he is measuring right up to speed. Like he's right where he needs to be. So they are not worried, but I might have to go for a couple other ultrasounds just so they can check on it. Yeah, so that's the only thing they saw. They were like, it's not a big deal. It's just the way that the umbilical cord is going. It's just a little off to the side. They kind of like it in the middle. No big deal. Baby is measuring perfect. Thank God. But yes, Kelly says he looks like Royce. Oh my gosh, Michelle said Rowan is my sister's son's name. So cute. Oh my gosh, Michelle's an auntie to a Rowan. Oh, I love Rowan. And Natalie says, I cannot believe you're going to have 2 boys. Boys are definitely easier than girls, speaking from experience. I agree, because I always said if I had myself, I don't know. I don't know if I have the patience. But I'm so excited for boys. So excited for boys. Royce, I mean, it's funny because everyone's like, maybe next time you can try for that girl. Like, maybe you'll get your girl. Like, I have to be honest with you guys. I love children. I love pregnancy. I love being a mom. Like, I never had a preference. I never had a preference with gender. I am so happy with whatever I get. So when I had Royce, I was thrilled. When I found out I was having a boy, Rowan, like I was thrilled. Like if I have a girl next, I will be thrilled. If I have another boy, 3 boys, I will be thrilled. Like nothing's going to stop me from being thrilled. I love my babies. I love my babies so much. And I'm just so excited to become a mom all over again to a newborn and another little boy. But I will say, Royce is easy. Royce is incredible. He is incredibly smart, very aware, very empathetic, very loving, but active. That's the only way he's not easy. Like he's just extremely, never stops. Like if I want to just like sit on the couch and like watch TV with him, that's not an option. If I want to like snuggle with him, he says no cuddle. He's not he doesn't sit still. And one thing about Rowan is I cannot believe how much this little baby moves in my stomach. When I tell you 24/7, he is never not moving. And I'm not like, like moving, like he's like, like, like Olympic diver, bouncing back and forth in the womb. I'm feeling full out body parts swiveling, like almost like out of my stomach. I, guys, I have not been sleeping very well. It is so uncomfortable. Sometimes it makes me like nauseous because obviously you guys know when the baby starts moving, like there's no off button. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, oh my God. And I'm just nervous because I'm like, holy crap, does this mean like this is how he's gonna be out of the womb? Like I don't have the energy. Like I barely have the energy for Royce. And like I'm young and I think I do have some pretty good energy, but oh my goodness, guys, Rowan just never stop. When I tell you, he will be moving up to, I feel him all the way until I fall asleep. I'm feeling him now. He's kicking now. He's just, it's constant. There's no, I never not feel him, which is amazing. But wow. And yeah, I texted Matt like late last night because he's on the road, and I was just like, Matt, like this is like the second night in a row. Like, I cannot sleep. Like, he's not even that big yet. Like he's what is it, a papaya this week, I think. Like he's a little papaya. How can I feel this papaya? And I'll get up in the middle of the night to pee, and it'll be like 3, 4 o'clock, and I'm like, I'm still feeling him. I'm like, you have not slept. You have not gone to bed. You have not. What is going on? What is going on, Rowan? Holy crap, guys. He's literally kicking right now. Like kicking. Oh my goodness. Victoria says maybe Rowan will be your Olympic swimmer. Maybe. Honestly, we thought Royce was. Oh, Gigi says, oh, the second born. Watch out. And then Amy says, my oldest son was very chill in my tummy, but had ADHD. My youngest son was most active in my tummy, and he's super chill. Okay. So that could make sense. Royce, I did not feel Royce this much in my belly. Not as much as I don't know. I cannot believe how much I feel Rowan. Like I cannot believe it. And I guess my placenta is like more toward my back, which is good. Like that's what you want, especially for like if I were to do a C-section again and stuff. But that's why I can feel him so much too. Where Royce was just poor Royce. Royce was just in the wrong position forever. So I couldn't really feel Royce as much, but I feel Rowan. Oh my God, guys. It's never ending. So, did that. So one time my period just would not stop. And I asked my bestie nurse how to stop it. She said, tell it to stop. So I don't know. I just didn't stop. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna have to say, stop, Rowie. Stop. Oh, but anyways, and then what else? I have to get going. I have to go get Royce from school. It's getting so dark here so early, guys. It's like ridiculous. Rhode Island, New England, we're daylight savings. It's 4 o'clock and it's like pitch black. I'm over it. So anyways, that's the story. Cravings. Let me think if I have any cravings. I'm still kind of on that wavelength where if I see something, I have to have it immediately. Like my mouth physically waters for it. So, for example, we were in Florida, and if you guys are near Palm Beach, there's a place called Field of Greens. It's delicious. And me and Matt love the chicken Caesar wrap from there. So, Matt said it one of the afternoons that we were there, and he's like, oh, we should have got Field of Greens. And I'm like, oh, God, don't say that. I'm like, because they're closed, and like now I need to have it this minute. Like we need to drive to the store and get it. I'm like, my mouth is literally watering. Like I can't eat anything else now until I have that. So anyways, that is kind of how like my cravings have been working. The other day I saw my friend, one of my best friends, Kirby, is pregnant as well with her second baby. And we are like literally like a week apart. And she on her Instagram story was making brownies, and I was like, "Oh god, now I need brownies. Like now I need a brownie now. Like now." Um so that's kind of how my cravings have been working. So nothing in particular. I think last time around Halloween when I talked to you guys, it was like Sour Patch Kids for a while. And then now it's just anything I can get my hands on. I've also been like loving my coffee lately, which is crazy because I'm usually like, here's my Dunkin'. I usually like will get a coffee and I'll literally just have like a few sips. Like I usually only get to here. And lately it's been like all the way down. Like I have been loving, and I only get one a day, one small. I get no sugar, just like cream. And I've been loving my peppermint mocha. So like oh my gosh. Yeah. And Virginia says, how fun to have a friend being pregnant with you. Guys, I have so many friends pregnant with me right now. It's so exciting. Really quick, if you didn't know, I was Miss Rhode Island Teen USA in 2017. So I stayed friends. Me and my class of 2017 there, all the other states stayed so close. Like we talk all the time. I have like my best friends. So my friend Kirby is pregnant with me right now. My friend Rachel's pregnant with me right now. My friend Allie is pregnant with me right now. And then my best friend Alex, who is Royce's godmother, is pregnant, and we're like a week and a half apart, and we literally cannot believe it. So it's really fun. And it's fun to see like what they're craving and what they're having and stuff. So it's really, really fun. It's a fun time to be pregnant. And yes, someone said she's due in March. I am due in March, end of March. My due date is March 24th. But we did schedule the C-section for March 18th if I decide to go for it. We just decided that was good. But anyways, guys, I missed you all so much. I love coming on these bump dates. It's so much fun. I feel like a nut every time I get on because like I'm like I feel like I'm like 8 miles a minute, but I just feel like I just have so much to tell you guys. And today I just ran a little bit late and now I gotta go get Royce, but I will be on this upcoming week. I am recovered. Now. I am still taking my antibiotics. So I feel much better and I will be able to update you guys. Me and Matt are getting ready to host Thanksgiving. I am so excited and I can't even tell you how excited I am for Christmas. I genuinely feel like all that nostalgia that I had as a kid around Christmas time is 100% back now that I have a toddler who understands what's going on. I bought an elf kit. I'm so excited. It's like you do little activities like every morning for your child. Like the elf brought it. Oh my God, I just got like Royce and Rowan like stockings, custom stockings. Like I am full-fledged. Like I'm so excited. And oh my goodness, I'm gonna have like a cookie baking night. I got Royce like his little bake stuff. Like, oh my God, I'm just so excited. And oh my God, Louie Ann, baby bump. Hello. Oh my God, literally bump date. And I wasn't gonna show my bump. What the actual hell? So, week 22. Here is my week 22 bump. Yeah, this is pretty much how I looked with Royce. I might be like a little bit bigger, just because the second pregnancy. But weight-wise, I am exactly where I was the first time with Royce. I'm like 138 or like 136 or something. So I'm over halfway. So I kind of gained like about how much weight did I gain with Royce? Like 30 something, almost like 40 pounds. So I'm kind of on like the same wavelength. The only thing that's a little odd is like my belly button. Leo, my belly button is sticking out this time around, and I really Leo. Here's Leo, everyone. My say hi, Leos. The first babies. Ooh. My belly button is just like sticking out a little bit further than I would like this time around, but hey, what are you gonna do? So I am like full out in maternity wear, like cannot wear anything else. Literally, like all my pajamas are not fitting. It's like everything is just so tight. Trying to plan like outfits. Matt's coming to Foxwoods in a couple weeks. Me and Royce are going with them, and I'm like, I don't even know what to wear. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. And oh, Michelle says you're so fit. Thank you so much. I try. I really try. I try to be fit. I always had a fitness trainer, so I just stick with her, and I just do as much as I can. Um, and what was the other question? Luann said, "How much did Royce weigh?" Royce was 3 weeks early. He was 6 pounds, 12 ounces, 21 inches. Very tall and long, but a little peanut. And yes, and Valerie says, when is Rowan due? March 24th, but C-section is on the 18th, so we'll see when he comes. But anyways, I have to go. I don't want to go, but I love you guys. I gotta go get my little Roycey poo. I miss him so much. And I missed you guys. And I'm so excited to see you. I'm going to try my hardest to get on again right before the craziness of Thanksgiving and Black Friday. If I don't, happy Thanksgiving, but I'm really, really gonna try. I'm really hoping like Tuesday-ish, um, even Wednesday, maybe something like that. Because I would really love to hop on at least one more time for week 23 and give you guys more updates before Thanksgiving. But I'm crazy, a mom. We're hosting this week. Matt comes home from tour this week. I'm so excited to see him and spend time with him. We have like so much we want to do together. So we will see. So if I don't see you guys, happy Thanksgiving, happy eating. I cannot wait to eat. I'm so excited to be pregnant during Thanksgiving. I can't wait. If you guys don't follow him, if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me there at Alexa Fraser Official. I will be posting all of our Thanksgiving spread. I'll be posting Royce in his little Thanksgiving outfit. And, I post all my behind the scenes, like my day-to-day life on Instagram. But then, of course, I'll be seeing you guys on here. So I love you so much. And thank you so much for watching. See you guys next time.